You thought it was over? You thought it was over. Oh no, it's not over till I say it's over. Dark Lord of Sword here, guys. It's time for the real last video of Broadsword Week. And this is a big one. In fact, it is, if not the biggest, it is certainly the heaviest sword in my collection. Because today we are going to look at the Darksword Armory Anduril. Well, there are controversies about Darksword Armory. I am not going to go into them here. If you want to know about those, there are pages and pages and pages on forums and on Facebook about what is wrong with Darksword Armory. I'm going to talk about what is up with this particular sword. This is the older model before they did a bunch of redesigns, and that supposedly fixed some of the issues. It was namely the weight. I hear it got down below 4 pounds. This thing is 5 pounds. This is 5 pounds of sword. As you can see, the runes on the blade, I don't know if these are accurate, and I honestly don't really care. What I do know is missing are certain things like the sunburst that's supposed to be around the quillion block, as well as all of the runes on the guard and the pommel, and a small jewel that is supposed to be in the quillion block. You can see there is the little dark sword griffin maker's mark. My bad, that is on the other side. That was a scuff. There is the griffin maker's mark. Now, first of all, this has a huge issue. Let me get that lined up. The blade is off-center. Massively. Holy crap. I'm not sure if it is bent at the tang or if it's an issue with the guard, but it is very off-kilter. This thing is extremely heavy for a one-handed blade, or for well, actually, honestly, for any blade, because there is zero distal taper at all. Oh, second, and you might notice something about the color of the guard and pommel. Oh, that they seem very, very bright and shiny. That is not normal, because that is, in fact, rub and buff. Because I got sick to death of the dull, almost pitted-looking color that they took on, which was, in fact, almost like stone-washed pewter. Because whatever this guard and this pommel are made of, it is not steel. At least I don't think it's steel, because it did not rust. It oxidized to a dull, stony gray color and stayed there within about 2 months. That pommel, of course, is threaded on, but it is held by epoxy of some sort. I am not even going to try to swing with this thing. I have not tried to sharpen it, and I would not dream of trying to cut with it. Because I have seen and heard way too many horror stories about dark sword blades snapping off at the shoulders. Or somewhere in the tang. I'm not going to throw this away because it was, in fact, a birthday present, but I sure as hell would not be buying another dark sword blade. Dark Lord of Sword out.